Hey YouTube, it's your girl Dominique. I know I haven't done a video in a while. Schedule's been kind of hectic. This is actually my transfer over week in cosmetology school, so now I start going Tuesday through Saturday. And I'm also a coach for a kind of boys and girls club chilling team, like a rec. So, my schedule's been kind of hectic, and I know I said I was going to give you updates on the cosmar nails, but as you can see, the nails are bare, and I mean bare. I don't know what's that on this nail. But my honest opinion, I don't know if you could see that reflection. No, you can't see it. I had tried with the tips. When I was in school, the gel started to basically crack. And when that started to crack, the glue wasn't strong enough to hold the nails, so the nails started to lift. So I took that off. I was like, okay. And then I tried the gel just on my nails. It cracked quicker than before. So my honest opinion is, don't waste your time. Don't don't even try it. I do want to go to this place called Cosmoprof in Glen Burnie, Maryland. They are um, a cosmetologist store, basically catered to cosmetologists. Like, you can't buy anything unless you have a license or a contract stating that you're in school. And I want to try this nail kit by them, and it's supposed to be odor free and tack free. But I do want to get that, and I'll let you know how that goes. But I do want to show you some things. Obviously, you can see my hair is different. What I did was, it's streaked at the top, 1B30, and it's 1B at the bottom. Pay this side no attention. Had it in a ponytail when I was at cheerleading practice, and it kind of bumped up. But what I used was the bump hair, the 27 bump hair, and I used, excuse me, I have to box. And I used the doobie hair. Had to go on and get it. The doobie and 1B. Now, my overall review on it so far. Basically, I had my hair out for a week, and I let it breathe for about a week, and then I covered it right back up. Still using the Grow Protect solution. Now, my review on the bump hair. It is nice. Obviously, it can definitely hold a bump. Even after I've straightened a few pieces, and it's still kind of bumping. Obviously, it's called bump for a reason, because I thinned this out. Like, it was a lot higher. Like, it was like that. And I thinned it out. I'm still waiting for it to flatten out. I don't mind that it sits up. I don't. But I just don't like how high it sits up. And when you get the hair, of course it's all going one direction. This is the track, all one direction. This is how much I have left. I have a lot left, because I used all of the doobie, and I just used this for my parts because I only wanted the color at the top. I like it. I do. My part is right here. You can barely see it, but that's my part. It's nice and small, just like I like it. Um, so once it starts to grow out, it'll take a while to kind of grow out because of how close I usually put my part. It takes it a while to kind of grow out. And in saying that, with this hair, since it is the way it is, I usually pull some hair over here, and I wear it more wrapped this way. This is how I how I normally wear it. The mirror like right behind it. That's usually how I wear it. For the time being, I'm gonna go over there. But yeah, that's the gist because I like the bang kind of fuller. But I'm debating on cutting it into a bob. I like the hair. I just feel like I look like somebody's mother. And that's kind of rude to say because, you know, I know I don't. I've heard it looks really good. But I just feel like it could be edgier, you know, like a little bit more edgier. So I have a feeling I'm going to cut it into a bob. Granted, it's only 8 inches. It's only, you know, this long. I feel like I want it to stop up here. You know, I want to cut all of that off. So I'll probably ponytail it and snip it up and, you know, cut it into a bob. So I have some goodies to show you, and I'm trying to rush and show you. First of all, this is my workbook. I should have showed you guys this a long time ago. I know. But that is my workbook. And this is how it comes when you fill in the blanks. And when you get these things, it's kind of good to have because the more you write it, the more you study it. And usually in the back of a section, it has a test. Like any workbook, you fill it out, and that's, you know, a lot of this I've done already. But yeah, so by the time the end of my program, not even, because, you know, I can finish the whole workbook right now and turn it in. It just depends on how you want to space it out. That's my workbook. My textbook is, it looks the same on the front, and of course the textbook and the workbook correspond with each other. But that's what textbook looks like. This is talking about body shapes and things of that nature. This is talking about permanent waving, which is called perms, basically. So that's basically what the book comes like. It's easy to read for the most part, things like that. I have some things from school, not all, because technically I'm not supposed to even have what I have, but we have these. So I'm just being a little bit cautious. This is the belt that comes with our kit for our scissors, shears, basically. It comes with a little strap on the back. It's a waist belt. And this is what it looks like. When you wear it on your hip, you're actually supposed to flip this piece back and you wear it just like this. And advice, if you get these in school, keep it on you at all times. All times. This right here is your razor comb. This is actually your razor, and that is the comb piece. Almost like the cheaper version of a razor comb. I'm trying to look for mine. It's just not exactly the same. This is actually, you know, they're both, this is the one you're about to use Blast Store, this is a professional one. See, and it has a twisted bottom because you're supposed to put your finger in, and it depends on how you're cutting the hair. If you're texturizing, it would be like that, and you're working down the hair or pulling off the ends, you would flip it and then you would pull off the ends to texturize the ends, basically. Then I have, let's stick that back in there. Then I have my actual shears. Here are the circle pieces on the inside, which is my little finger ring to make the hole smaller. Let's go back in. And then that's exactly how you're supposed to hold your shears. Your ring finger is supposed to be in the hole. Your pinky is supposed to clutch onto the edge, and your two fingers are supposed to be here. And you're supposed to cut. You're just supposed to move the bottom finger when you cut. So when you're cutting hair, pull it up. You're just supposed to be moving your thumb. Now, when you are in cosmetology school, they will tell you to take your thumb out and roll these scissors into your hand, because you're also supposed to learn how to use a comb with the same hand. So if I'm sectioning, I'm supposed to section and keep my shears in my hand. A tip: always make sure your pinky stays on the edge. Make sure you're clamping it tight, because if you don't, it'll fall open, and that's what we call discovery pieces, because your shears are so sharp that if you just run it over, you're just cutting hair. Well, let me hurry. I have two pair of texture shears. Just break these out. Of course, this one has a finer section of combs. See, these are finer, and these are wider. Yeah, so you have two sets. And when you get them, sometimes they will look kind of dirty and funky, but that's just the oil that come on your shears. Your shears are supposed to stay basically oiled, and keep them sharpened. You don't have to go buy new shears, but if that's your choice, you can. Here's my cape that comes with the Fila Academy on it. The cape. I'm trying to rush. These are my guards for my clippers. Oh, and I put my razor combs in here because they're disposable. But this is my lubricant for my clippers. Sorry, excuse me. These are my combs that snap, my guards that snap on top. And I put a toothbrush. Hasn't been opened, used yet, because the little brushes that they give you aren't firm enough. Even if you use a soft toothbrush, it's firm enough to get the hair out that's supposed to be combed out. But that's basically all that's in there. This is my apron that I just recently bought because we had smocks, but I didn't like them. This bag, this whole bag, let me show you. It's from Walmart. It's a caboodle bag that I bought from Walmart. They're wonderful. This nice size bag has my perm rods in them. And don't laugh, but this is how it looks. I used the cardboard that came in the container to use my perm rods. We have 3 different sizes. The pink ones, the gray ones, and the white ones. And these perm rods we only use on our mannequins. The ones on the actual floor we don't have to use because they already have them on the floor for us. So those are only used for our mannequins, for our skill sheets. We have skill sheets we have to complete while we're on the floor. This stage and adaptive, it's called. You have 3 skill sheets. You have to complete them. I'm trying to hurry. And these are my clippers. My Taylor and then my regular clippers. That's what they look like. And I put them in this bag. They came in that Caboodles bag. So, any questions, comments, concerns, feel free to ask. If you want to know about the hair and its invisible parts, quick weave, yes, I'm still growing out my hair. Any questions, let me know. Talk to you later.